Hi guys, how are you? Well, another week in quarantine, but let's be hasty. This week, I want you to, those who are a bit behind, start giving me the activities that you owe me. I have my notebook. This is not my notebook from you. I have my notebook here. Sorry, I have my notebook here. Here I have all the tasks with all your grades. So I don't trust computers very much, so I have it on paper. And here I am recording all your grades. I'm trying with the lights, you know. I'm going to share the screen. So I explained, sorry, what I want to share, what I want you to do this week. Yes? Great. This is what I wanted to do this week. I sent you this file because it's very clear in the explanations. You have most of the tenses there, or the ones that you know or that you are familiar with. Yes, you have done for last week activities 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yes, which was great. Which was great because you haven't made as many mistakes as the previous ones. So I'm super happy with that. And I want you to do now number 5, 6, and 7. But here comes the but. Here comes the but. Do 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 do. The but is like this. Get activity 5. You have to rewrite the sentences in the passive voice. Yeah. If you want to include the agent or the doer of the action, you can do it. Use by and you add it. You have different tenses, yes? So for example, in the first one, someone built this house 200 years ago. Bear in mind that it is in the past. So this house was built 200 years ago. When you have an indefinite agent, because you don't have that the house was built by, I don't know, an important architect, you have by someone, there is no need to add it, to say a house was built 200 years ago by someone, because we don't know who that someone is. Yes. On the other one, the one that says a thief stole my purse, my purse was stolen. You can add by a thief, but if it was stolen, it's implied that it was a thief, because otherwise who is going to take your purse? It might be your son or your husband or your wife, but generally we don't do those things. Yes, so bear in mind that on exercise 5 you have 2 main tenses, simple past and simple present. This one, number 6, you will hate me. I know you will. You have a mix of tenses. You have simple future or future with will. You have simple past. Most of them are simple past and future, yes. Remember the following. If it's not, the verb to be must be present at all times if it is a passive voice sentence, yes. They will build a new bridge next year. The passive voice should be a new bridge will be built next year. Yes, but the verb to be must be present. That's why I consider this file in particular so important, because you can go back to the grammar explanation as soon as you need it. Yes, you need it and you go back. Oh, yes, that's why. On exercise 7, I'm going down. on exercise 7, you have to make the questions. Yes? The paper is made from wood. They are yes or no questions. So, is paper made from wood? The telephone was invented by Mr. Bell. Was a telephone invented by Mr. Bell? Yes. It seems kind of boring, but it also helps you in question formation. What I need you to pay attention to is that please remember how the past tense of the verbs. Please remember to use the correct verb tenses. Yes? Any other doubts? Maria Jose is suggesting that you make your questions or you give me your doubts during the grammar 2 timetable, which is 8:30 to 10. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Ask me questions anytime you need. I will try to answer them as soon as I meet them or as I see them in my phone. But that time I am organizing dinner in my family. My quarantine days are pretty good, but I have been always honest with you. You know that I have a son with a condition from the autism spectrum. So the quarantine is being a bit rough on him, and we still try to maintain certain routines, and the dinner time is one of those. So if you contact me during the grammar period, that is 8:35 to 10, maybe I am having dinner or preparing dinner, so maybe that's why I kind of bit late. Yes, ask me anything, I'm here for you. Bye bye, chicos.